Hi, Steve Walker again from Promise Money, and today I'm going to be talking to you about properties with defective construction, non-standard construction, unusual properties, whether they're residential, commercial, buy-to-let, even land with a caravan on it. Getting a mortgage on those sorts of properties is difficult. So let's just start at the top, talk about the easy stuff. You've got your standard mortgages, value says it's great, haven't got to worry about it. Then the next tier you get below that tends to be properties which are, let's say it's a Tudor house with a timber frame. It's an unusual agricultural building of some sort that's been converted. It's something a bit quirky, and in those cases you are very much in the hands of the valuer, and the valuer is going to comment and say whether he believes it's to be mortgageable or not. And there are less lenders looking at that quirky stuff, but you're in the hands of the valuer. So let's now talk about the ones where they are worse than that, where the valuer says this isn't mortgageable. And I'll give you some examples of what I'm talking about. So let's take, if you're from Cornwall, you've heard of Mundic Block, steel frame construction, defective steel frame construction, timber frame construction, all the way down to a caravan sitting on a piece of land. So that's what I'm talking about. Let's look at what you can do in those scenarios. If it is a residential property, and by that I mean a house you're going to live in, or it's a buy-to-let property, and all the other lenders have said, no, we can't do it, there are lenders out there who will instruct the valuer to potentially either value it knowing their criteria and what they accept as being suitable security, or say, look, if it isn't suitable security, give us a cash value. What's it worth, cash, for somebody to come along and buy it off us? And they will lend against that figure. So in the case of residential properties, up to 60-65% of that value. And that may be enough to get you the mortgage you're looking for. If it is a cash only purchase, they might bring that down a little bit, maybe up towards 50%, but it is an offer that you're not going to get anywhere else. If it's commercial property, they may well reduce their risk a little bit more by saying, well, we'll lend to 60-65% of the 180-day valuation, and that's the valuation if it's going to be sold in 180 days, whereas an open market valuation could give longer than that, could be a year or more. So it's a 180-day valuation. Sometimes the figure isn't very different, especially in a buoyant market. You know, a lot of things get snapped up in 180 days. And let's come back to the one I've just mentioned, which is, it might not be a caravan, but it could be a timber-framed lodge, which everybody says, we're not going to touch it. And in that scenario, they'll potentially still look to lend up to 50% of the value of the land. Because if the building has got no value or it's in poor condition, they'll say, well, okay, what's the land value? And in that scenario, they'll probably lend up to 50% of the 90-day value. So they'll say to the valuer, assume it's going to be sold within 90 days. So that's probably getting close towards auction value, isn't it? The key message I want to get across here is just because your property that you're looking to buy or remortgage is as an unusual construction, there are lenders who will look at it. The valuer's comments are going to be important. Does he consider it mortgageable or not? And sometimes if you're going from a mortgage with a Halifax, he might say, oh, well, Halifax wouldn't do this, therefore it's unmortgageable. But we might be going with a totally different lender. And we say, well, hang on, we're not going to Halifax. And they do consider it mortgageable, so change your comments. It's that sort of scenario. All the way down to the ones I've just mentioned where really it's even down to cash purchase, cash value. There are options for you. So I hope that's been helpful. If it has, please like the video, please share the video, please subscribe to our channel, and any more questions, go to our website, promisemoney.co.uk, and check out the other videos on our channel right now on our YouTube channel. And yeah, talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.